guys, so today I'm going to do my booty band burn workout. It's a new class that we just launched over at Hot Pilates. Basically we have a band right above the knees, the entire class. So lots of resistance, lots of control, lots of booty, lots of burning. I'm going to be doing 15 reps of each exercise. Okay, I'm take you through this round once. To increase it, do it 2-3 times and have some fun. First move is a squat to warm up the body. So make sure your knees are right above your ankles. And with the band, it's easy for your knees to flop in. You want to use your hip bones to push those knees out, right? So the knees stay in line with the big toe, second toe, they don't push in. So lots of outer edge of your thighs, slimming out those thighs and those hips, right? So squat, right? Hips go back, knees over the heels, belly button into your spine, and then I'm gonna push the knees out and then squeeze up. Let's do 15. And up. Every rep counts for me, right? So lots of squeezing up top. Initiate from that center core, right? Just go as far as your spine allows. We tend to arch the back, lengthen that lower back, digging into the heels, knees out for 2 and 1. You're gonna hold it down, lift one heel up, push it out for 10 and 9. So really wrapping that seat, resist that band for 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Switch sides. Just the heel lifts, nothing shifts in your pelvis. Push the knee bones out, hip bones out, belly in for 4. Stay low in your squat for 3, 2 and 1. I'm gonna do a low squat jump. So stay low in your squat for 20. All right, landing safely, soft knee, soft landing, core tight and breathe for 3 and 2 and 1 and stand tall. I constantly need to readjust my band. Always make sure it's flat. Inhale, stretch your arms up, chin your chest, rounding down. Walk out to your plank. Little plank series with the band. So keep the pelvis stable and neutral. Back is long, core engaged, leg goes out to the side, toe taps. So working the outer edge of the legs. Belly in, try not to bounce those hips. Keep your spine long, belly in. Relax your shoulders here as well. And breathe for 3, 3, 2, lots of obliques here as well. And 1. Good, bring your knees down onto all fours. Plug your shoulders back. Make sure your pelvis and lower back is nice and long and neutral. Extend your leg out. Okay, back of the leg reaches through the band. Resist it, and lower down. Let's do 10 on each side for 10. Think of the stretch, the leg out of the hip socket. It's more about the reach than the lift. And always controlling that band on the way down for 3. Abs engaged for 2 and 1. Bend your knee, flex your heel, donkey kicks and squeeze up and hold it up top. Push into that band and resist the band down and press up and squeeze through the heel. The down is important, right? You can momentum it up and control it down. Keep the pelvis square, lower back is long, shoulders are relaxed, full body working here. Let's do 5 more. And breathe. It's a full body exercise here, guys. 2 and 1. I like to pulse to intensify at the end. Squeezing through the seat for 3, 2 and 1. And bring it down to the side. Bring that knee up, a little higher than the foot. And again, resist the band down. Let's do 10. Stretch up, resist down. So really working evenly here. So your shoulders are square, your pelvis is square. Try not to twist into the back, right? Just keep that leg as high as you can without compromising your form. And 2 more. Resist that band down. And 1. And bring it down. Good, other side. So readjust what you need to, shoulders and hips. Extend the opposite leg out, slightly rotate it, and lift it through the stomach and reach for 10. It's more about the stretch than the lift, right? I care about more the length and your pelvis. 5 more, reach. Belly in for 4. Back is long and lifted for 3. Shoulders are relaxed for 2 and 1. Bend your knee, flex your heel, lower back is long, and donkey kick. Squeeze up and hold, and resist it down. Dynamic up and squeeze, scoop it down. 8 more, press through the heel, stretch, and resist, and lift, squeeze. Use your stomach to lift, keep that lower back long. And 4 more only over here for 4. Keep the pelvis stable and square. 3, get out of your wrist and into your stomach as well for 2. And 1, feel the burn here, push for 10, pulses, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1 to the side. So lift the side leg up, knee is slightly higher than your foot, and resist down. And keep that torso still, even on both sides, right? So not torquing the body, keeping it still, trying to lean. So one trick here is the actually kneeling foot, leg, is the working hip. You're stabilizing it, doing a lot of work here for 3, and 2. Nice, and 1, and bring it down. Tuck your toes, use your abs, pike up into your pike stretch, press your heels down, lift them up high, walk your hands back towards your feet. Inhale, use your stomach, use your breath to roll your spine up. Good, into a lunge series. So left leg forward, right leg back. So with that band, again, check your alignment with your knees and your big toe, second toe, and the back knee. So coming straight down, watch for the pelvis to tilt or tuck, keep it neutral, and squeeze it up and down for 10. And really resist that band. The back leg is working hard, but the front leg, which is anchored, is really stabilizing. You're strengthening the muscles around your knee, your hips, and your ankles, your foot. And don't forget to breathe. Initiate from the center, from the belly button for 2. Good, and 1, hold it down and pulse, going down for 10, 9, 8, 7, feel the burn, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switch. So readjust, square it off. Inhale the shoulders back and down. Bring the left knee down. Pelvis is stable, and zip it up, squeeze. Resist that band, right? So find the alignment. Big toe, second toes where your knee should be aligned to and measured. Beautiful, 5 more. Beautiful for 4. Pelvis is stable, belly in for 3. Neutral spine, lower back is long, 2, and 1, and then pulse to intensify it right here. The pulse always comes from the stomach, guys. Shoulders are back, belly in for 3, 2, and 1. A little cardio blast. Let's do jump, split, squats for 10. Keep working that band, keep that resistance. 2, 2, 1, 1, and stretch. Hi, biggie. And roll your spine out, always stretching out the back of your legs in between sets. Walk out to your plank. Locate your plank first, shoulders relaxed, back is strong, and leg lifts. Point your toe and lift through the band, and resist that band. Keep the pelvis neutral, back is long, head is long, belly engaged. Really squeezing through the seat, disengage your quads, work the back side here. And of course, lift your stomach up. 2 more, 2, nice, 1, and 1, and gently bring your knees down, roll your shoulders back. Second set of all 4s. Bring your leg up, extend long, combo, bend, draw it in. Let's go for 10. Extend, resist that band. Scoop it in. It's a full body experience here. Your stomach is engaged. Your stomach draws that knee in. Arms are stretched out. Back is lifted. Of course, your glutes. Work in the seat for 2. And 1. Bring it back in. Now to the side. Open those hips out, give me a big circle. Working the obliques, working the hips, using momentum, and breathe for 3, and 2. This is great for every angle of your glute, your leg, and 1, and open up those hips, reverse for 10, and 9. Really stretch. Make that circle as big as you can with control, and 3, and 2, and 1, and switch. Other side. Again, extend, bend, draw it in from the stomach, and reach long, and scoop. Press long, stretch. Nice, relax your shoulders, lift your back up. Keep that lower back and spine long, belly in. Let's do 3 more. And 2. Nice, and 1. And bring it in to the side, lift. Big circle with the hips, 10 each way. And 3. Open up those hip flexors, work the obliques and reverse. Stretch. 2. Open up every side of your angle of your leg. And 1. Nice. From here, shoulders back, belly in, tuck your toes. Pike up into your down dog. Stretch out your feet again, your ankles, your calves, the back of your legs. Walk your hands back up. Slowly roll your spine up, articulating through the spine. Whew. All right. So going into our side squat. We're gonna do both sides, okay? Let's readjust this band. So lots of stability in the standing foot here. So as we sit back into our side squat, the standing foot right here is actually the working foot, and zip it up. Let's go 10 on each side. Squeeze. Chest expands up, top belly in, and don't forget to breathe. Same thing, knee stays over the heel, shoulders and hips stay in line, right? 2, and 1, and step up to the left. 10 on each side. So again, this is a standing foot. The anchored foot is the working leg. Keep the knee stacked over the heel. Keep the shoulders stacked over the hips. And breathe for 3. Nice, guys. And 2. Whew. And 1, and stand tall. Good, so I love a Pilates exercise and all this. So lengthening, standing Sidekick Series. So arms come out to the side if you like to, or on your hips, wherever you prefer. Bend your knees slightly, okay? Again, the stable leg is the working leg. Extend the opposite leg out. Slightly rotate internally through the hip bone. I like my arms out, lift my back up, and lift that leg up for 10. And 9, working the obliques here. Stretch that leg long out of the hip bone. Reach. Chest up, back is long for 2, and 1, pulse. So try to lean, keep this side lifted. Like I said, this is really working hard to stabilize you. 2, and 1, and in half circle. Rotate, open through the hips. Keep the pelvis neutral and stable. And rounding forward, stretch back. Working every muscle of your leg here. And don't forget to breathe. And 2, whew, and 1. Hold it back. Slightly bend your standing knee. Slightly bend the leg behind you and lift it up using your glutes. Push into that band, right? Let's give you a better angle here. And lift up tall for 10 and 9. Keep your knees soft. Keep your lower back long. Lift it for 4. Belly in, chest up. 3 and 2. Hold 1. Give me 10 pulses here just to feel that burn. 4, 5, 6. Stomach in, chest up. 10. Bend your knee. Square the hips off. Hamstring curl standing. Flex the heel back and squeeze. Push. So the balancing foot, once again, is working hard to stabilize you. Your chest is up. Heart is open. Working on the posture here as well. Full body. Always push into that band for resistance. And 2. Finish strong for 1 with 10 pulses. Push. Like you're pushing a wall way behind you with your heel. Squeeze into that band for 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Shake it out, other side. Slightly bend your knees, stand tall, and lift up and out for 10, and 9, and 8. Lift up as long as you can, right? I care more about the length than the height. 5 more. So again, the standing foot is stable, chest up. Try to lean, but stand tall through the waist, through the crown of the head. 2, and 1, and pulse. 2, 3, stretch. 5, 6, stand tall, shoulders are even. 10, and half circle to the back and front. Rotate, open through that hip flexor. Reach, getting mobility through the hips, strengthening all those muscles around the hip flexors, and breathe. Really working the sides of your waist here as well for 3. Breathe in, 2. Stay nice and tall through the back and 1. Hold it back. Bend both knees slightly. Lift through the glute and press it up for 10 and 9. Chest up, spine long, belly in. Breathe. 4. Scoop the abs in for 2 and 1. Bend your knee, flex your heel, push back for 10 and 9. Hamstring curls. Your hips are square, shoulders are square. Belly is in for 3. Back is tall. 2 and 1. Give me 10 pulses, 10 times. Try this. Squeeze and push for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Whew. All right, guys, so now since we're on the sides, let's do a little side squat. I love this exercise here. We're gonna do one side. Again, the standing foot, right? That's the working anchored side. Squeeze that, press to the heel, and breathe for 10. Lots of obliques, lots of stomach here, right? Press into the band. Stand tall and not lean, so lift to the crown of your head. 4 and 3. Nice. 2 and 1, and switch sides to the other side. So again, lifting through the crown of your head, not leaning to the side, right? And press to the standing foot, and press to the standing heel. For 2 and 1, let's alternate sides. For 10 and 9. This is all abs, guys, all obliques here. Press, slimming up those hips as well. For 3 and 2 and 1. Ooh, let's stretch it out. Inhale, reach. Chin your chest, stretching your spine forward. Let's walk it out to a plank series here. Plank, you can stay on your hands, or if you prefer elbow, that's fine too. Get onto your side. Keep the pelvis square. Hand can be up to the ceiling, behind your head, or in front of you for more balancing. Okay, wherever you choose. Flex the heel for 10 and 9. This is all abs, hips, and back. You'll work on the bottom side here. Lift it for 4. Press to the heel for 3, 2, and 1. Transition to the middle, right? Either stay on your hands, or if you're on your elbows, go back to the position you were working. Okay, switch other side. Let's go for 10. Your pelvis is square. The side of your waist is working here. Flexing through the heel. For 4, back is strong, and 3, and 2, and 1. Beautiful, come down, back into your plank. Breathe into it, and then slowly bring your knees down. Give your shoulders a little stretch right here. Nice, let's go into the Sidekick Series with the band. So find yourself on one side, elbow, shoulder, hip in line. Bring your feet 45 degrees to the mat. Okay, your pelvis is stable and square, that's important. Hand is either in front of you for balance, or behind your head if you have a lot of control, okay? Leg reaches, rotate internally through the hip bone, and stretch that leg forward, and swing it back. Let's do 10 of each. And reach, and stretch through the glutes. Stomach, and back of the leg, working that band, resist it. You control that band. 5 more. Make that leg nice and long. This sculpts your legs, creates that beautiful line down the side of your legs. And 2, stretch through the toes, and 1, and stretch to the center. Readjust if you need to. Inhale, lift, and flex the heel down. Pressing into that band, right? You control that band, flex, and reach. 5 more, and 4. Chest is open, core engaged, your back is long. 2, and 1, hold it down. Point that toe, let's do circles into the band. Press, working every angle of your leg. And reverse for 5. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bend your knees in. Your knees and hips are 90 degrees. Your pelvis is neutral. Okay, clam, feet together. Open your knees up, resist it down. So your toes and heels stay glued together. Let's do 10. Really feel that burn right here in your hips, your outer edge, your thighs, but you're really also working your inner thigh as you resist it in. 4 more, core engaged, back is tall. 2, and 1. Now let's intensify it. Put your feet in the air, and let's squeeze for 10, and 9. It's all about the control and that precision. For 4, and 3, and 2, nice, and 1. Ooh, bring it down. Now reverse clam, bring your knees together, flex your top heel, rotating the hip inwards, and push behind you for 10. This is great to activate the glutes, the hamstrings. 9, and squeeze for 8. Of course, keep your abs engaged, keep your hips square, and breathe for 4. Almost there for 3. Feeling that burn yet? 2, and 1, and bring it down. Oh my God, shake it out. Bring some blood flow to it. Stretch onto your stomach. Make a little pillow with your hand. Relax your forehead and your chest. Open your legs as wide as the mat. Lift your thighs off the mat, pull your stomach in, and beat your heels. Work your inner thighs here and glutes. Strengthen your lower back as well. Belly in for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and lower. Sit back on your heels, stretch your spine out. And let's go to the other side, right? Lie against the back edge of your mat, elbow, shoulder, hips in one line, and feet to the corner 45 degrees. Extend the top leg longer than the bottom. Internally rotate that hip open, and then kick forward for 10. Use your glutes to stretch that leg back. Nice, and reach that leg longer than the bottom if you can. That's the goal. Stretch from your back. Reach from the glutes. And 7. Every rep, maybe get a little more range of motion. Really work into that band. And press and squeeze. Your chest is up, core is tight, spine is long. 2. Nice, and 1. And stretch and center. Readjust your hips if you need to and kick that leg up, flex down. So really try to reach that leg longer than the bottom. Really reach from the mid part of your back. So you're working your obliques. Of course, you're working your legs and your glutes, but your whole body is engaged here for 3, and 2, and breathe for 1. Point that toe, circle, small circles here, resist, reverse, and breathe and stretch. Really opening the hips up here, 2, and 1, nice. Bring your knees in. Again, your feet, knees, and hips are 90 degrees. And then clam, feet or glute together. Let's do 10. Really working that hip, the glute, the abs. Chest is up, back of the neck is long for 4, 3, feel that burn, 2, and 1. Now let's intensify this. Bring the legs in the air. 10 more, in the air. And 9, really feel the burn on this side. Whew. 7, keep those hips square, belly in for 4. Knees are stacked. 3, feet are glued together. 2, and 1, bring it down. Reverse clam, knees together. Flex the heels, rotate your hip bone inwards, and push out and back for a 10. And 9, push back and out for 8. Nice, and 7, really resist that band, guys. 6, push into it for 5. And 4, disengage your hips and quads. Relax those muscles in the front, work the back side. 2, and 1. Nice, bring it down, shake it out, get some blood flow to your glutes. Let's do another back extension. Flip it over. I like a little frog here. Again, make a pillow with your hand. Bring your forehead down. Engage your abdominal muscles. Bend your knees, like your feet together for this one. And then get your thighs off the floor. Squeeze and lower for 10. Lots of control. Relax the upper body. Relax the muscles in your face, your jaw, your chest. Working all the lower body muscles here. Breathe for 2. And 1, let's do pulse for 10, 9, squeeze. Strengthen your lower back as well here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. And I love a swimming, let's go. And swim and stretch. Alternating sides, reaching from the spine, keep your shoulders pressing down. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, swim, stretch, and breathe for 2. Exhale, stretch, a little faster for 1. Reach longer, stretch more, reach more, and bring everything down. Nice, sit back on your heels. Stretch that lower back out. And my favorite way to end is always a pelvic lift. All right, so with that band, lots of resistance. Same, the knees in line with the hips. Your feet are planted. Pelvis is neutral. Good. Lift those hips up high, open, just a millimeter or an inch. You don't need much. Your hip bones are resisting the band down. Let's do 20 of these, and out, and down, breathe. Make sure those hips are even on both sides. That's really important to me on this move, that you work equal distribution on both sides. Lots of stomach, lots of glutes. Really try to disengage your hip flexors and your quads here, right? Wrap that seat back for 4. And breathe, relax your shoulders, open your collarbone here as well. And 2, work on the posture. And 1, let's hold it up, flex your heels, and let's press out for 10 without dropping your butt. Keep those hips lifted. Work those glutes, work the hip flexors for 3, 2, and 1. And then roll your spine down. Enjoy the massage, the articulation down, bone by bone. Beautiful, hug your knees into your chest. Now my favorite part, stretching with this band. So bring the arches of your foot into the band. Opposite leg is down. So bring your hip bones to meet the other so they're square onto the floor. Okay, and then lift that leg up towards your nose. Okay, try to get your leg as straight as you can. Flex the heels back, and then point, and flex, and point, and flex. Inhale, breathing into the back of the leg. Exhale, give it a nice long stretch up even more. Good, if you can here, bring the arm down, cross your leg over to the opposite side, but really try to keep this hip bone down, right? Anchor that hip, flex the heel, maybe straighten the leg a little bit more. You don't need much for this one to get into your IT band here. And then come back to the center. Give me one bend in, glue your thigh to your chest, to your rib. Try to keep it glued there and flex that heel up to the ceiling. Enjoy this yummy hamstring stretch. Breathing into the back of that leg. I like to imagine exhaling out of the heel. Nice, and then switch sides. Stretch the left leg down, lift the right leg up. Ooh, feel the difference in the legs. Draw the hip down first, square it off. Inhale, breathe. And then exhale, stretch that leg up towards your nose. So you want to bring it to the midline of your face and your body. Point the toe and flex the heel. And point and flex. And stretch the ankle, the arches, the calves, hold that flex. Maybe bring it up a little bit more. Maybe you have more range of motion now. And then gently cross it over to the opposite side. And again, keeping the hip pressing down. You want to stretch that hip bone down onto the floor. You want to bring the arm out to the side, open up your shoulder. Breathing into the side of the leg. Come back to the center. Give me one bend in. And again, try to glue that thigh as deep to your stomach as you can. And then stretch that heel up to the ceiling. A deep hamstring stretch. Your tendons, your calves, your arches, breathe into it. Exhale, let something go. And release. Hug your knees in, give your lower back some love, rock side to side, front to back, roll up to seated, and hope you enjoyed.